I got a new way to walk, walk, walk. I got a new way to walk. Oh, it comes off. It cleans my screen. I got one for you too. Walk, walk. It comes off the back of the phone and it cleans your screen, and then you just restick it to the back of your phone if you're interested. I got one for you.
With the sticky side?
No, not with the, no, James, with this side. I got a new way to walk, walk, walk. I got a new way to walk, walk with pride. Look at you, you're about to start chewing. You're about to start chewing, crazy kitten.
Robot.
You're a robot. Beep, bop, boop. Beep, 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 bop, boop, robot. Where's my memory bot?
Next time you get a bunch of big cardboard boxes.
Why?
For a robot outfit.
Okay. You could probably make one out of this one.
I don't want to cut this one up, so it's
Yeah.
I want to cut that up.
Because I eventually want to get rid of it. Baby! Now we'll keep it for as long as she wants it, I guess. I want to get rid of the end table, I think, then. We don't need both. I got a new way to walk, walk, walk. I got a new way to walk, walk, walk. I got a new way to walk, walk with pride. Those are the only words I know from that song.
That's all they really say.
Yeah, I think that's all they say. They just repeat it over and over again. Look at my baby. Look at him. He's so cute. Why are you so cute? Why are you so cute? Be like, because I'm a purring baby mama. And I say this little forever. Look at how little my little squishes. Oh, he's so little. Look at him. Look at him. My little pear-shaped baby. I love you. Don't you start chewing on that bag. It's mine. You chew on everything. You want me to help you get down? You want it? I'll get you a new spoon, okay? I don't think this one's good. Hey.
No.
It's a spoon! It's a spoon! You want a spoon? Okay, that's fine. Alright. You're what? You're sad? Why is my baby sad? Of course, I'll hold you. Here. Come here. Oh! Oh, my angel. You okay? You're my beautiful baby, you know that? You okay? Why not? You are baby Juice, okay. Warmer what? You want what? Warm what? Oh,
Warmer.
go someplace warmer? Oh, you want to go to Walmart? Yeah, we have to go back to Walmart because Mama left the can opener yesterday. I forgot it. The guy handed us our bags and I didn't have the can opener. He was even like, don't forget your phone. I'm like, I won't. And he forgot to hand me the can opener. So there you go. Yeah, I think that life is supposed to be like a give and take. Can't be so Karina. Gonna help out with dishes sometimes. I'm gonna get a dishwasher. Oh, my baby. Baby. Alright, so I am headed down to Walmart. I wanted to leave maybe like an hour or so ago, and actually I'm all bundled up, and I don't have like anything on in the car. I'm just like bundled up, no heat on or anything, and I actually feel too warm. So I might actually open the window. Karina's all bundled up in the back seat too. But oh, thank you, honey. Thank you. And so yeah, we're headed down to Walmart. I bought a can opener yesterday, right? It's supposed to open on one shot, just like it opens up the can automatically, it says, and it's guaranteed to open the can on the first try. And I left it there because the clerk handed me all the bags. At least I thought he handed me all the bags, and I just trusted him, and I left. I didn't double check anything, and so I get home and I unpack the stuff, and I realize there's no can opener. And Karina was playing, unpacking stuff, and then I went to like put stuff away. I put everything away, and I made the pizza, and I was like, well, I'm gonna open up a can now, and nope. And so I'm like, oh, I must have left it in the car. So I went and checked the car. I checked the front seat. I checked the back seat. I checked the middle. Like, nothing. I got nothing. So I tried to call them, and no answer. So I figured, okay, it's nighttime. So, the nighttime shift is working, and, they're busy and they're understaffed usually, so they're probably not going to be able to answer the phone. So I called during the daytime, and no answer. So what's wrong? To close the blue egg and the yellow egg, you have to close them. Well, honey, Mama is driving right now, so you're gonna have to wait until I stop. I'm gonna be going to Walmart. Once I stop, I'll help you with the eggs. Okay? I'm really, really sorry about the eggs, but I can't. I'm going 43 miles an hour. I can't stop. I can't put my hands back there. So, anyway, I called during the day, no answer, so I just started calling like random departments. I finally got a hold of the electronics department, which was supposed to transfer me to customer service. Well, they just put me on a blank, like no music, nothing like that, and I waited a long time, and it was just like, nope, they're not going. Oh, someone's giving away a toddler bed. Going to do it. And so I just hung up the phone. I'm like, I'll just go down later. I'm going out tonight anyway with Karina. We are going to an event tonight. I am not fully better, but I am not contagious. There's no way I'm contagious. I got sick on Friday. I won't go to my events with the moms group right now because you're not supposed to go while you or your kid are sick, and it's anything more than a runny nose that isn't clear. I don't have a runny nose that isn't clear, but I'm still not going to bring my kid to the events. We're just going to do our own thing for a few days, and then maybe hopefully we'll be able to meet up with some other mommies from the group. I'm hoping to make more friends, which is why I joined the group. Actually, I joined the group because I'm like, fun free events that I could just click on and they go right into my calendar. Wow, that's awesome. On top of that, I can meet people, like actually, like, why do you do that loud squeaky voice? Is it to get attention? Do you think if you do a loud squeaky voice, see, little kids don't understand, like they could get attention just by asking, but they do this high-pitched whiny voice. And I don't know about you, but for me, that's just kind of irritating a little bit. Like, I might not show it that it's irritating all that much, but it's just, it does, like, it strings a nerve, And those are beautiful flowers. We had them outside of our house, but James mowed them down. I'm like, don't mow down the lilacs or the violets. And he's like, oh, which ones are those? I'm like, these ones right here. I'm like, don't mow them down. So what did he do? I believe he mowed them down. No big deal. I don't care. We don't need them outside of our house anyway. We have a tick issue right now. We're having issues with all the ticks. There's ticks everywhere because it's summer, and we had a mild, in comparison to what we normally have around here, we had a mild winter. Doesn't seem like it because it was so cold so many days, and it's still cold. Like, it's May, right? And it's cold. So, but mild to us winter. I can't wait to get out of here. Like, I should have left in 2009. I should have been a number of states away, and I should have kept that apartment that I was going to go after, and I was out of debt, and I was just like, I could get a job, and I had enough money to live for at least 3 months by myself, and I should have just left. But I didn't. I stayed to help James. And yeah, now we have a daughter, which is awesome. But I mean, it's just, we have the same old issues that we've always had. As always, I either have to do everything that he wants, or else I don't get to spend any time with him. And I don't want to waste my time on the video games. I don't want to waste my life sitting in a chair, not physically go. Like, I don't have the imagination skill set required to play video games, I think. That is my issue. Like, I thought that was an amazing thing about James when I first met him. Oh my gosh, he's such a child. He has this imagination that I don't have. I think I'm not very good with fun a lot, which is why I want to, like, take my daughter to a lot of fun things. I really try to be, like, really loose around her. Like, oh, yeah, let's play Papa Finger and Mama Finger with spoons and forks. And, you know, let's draw things and let's build things. Like, I really do try. Like, it takes a huge effort for a grown-up to play with little kids because we just don't have that skill. Like, I remember when I was little, I was like, oh, I'm going to be the best mom ever. I love to play house. I love to play this. I love to play that. You know, my kid would have so much fun with me. And at that age, they would have. I mean, you become fertile when you're 13, 14 years old. And, you know, you're, like, in the mammalian kingdom, a lot of people have kids around 14, 15 years old, a year after you become fertile. And, you know, it makes sense. It really does, because maybe you have impulse control problems when you're that age, but I think you do throughout life. You know, you like, oh, I could go to the store, and since I'm adult, I could buy, 50, Snicker bars or whatever you like and just eat them. And you could, but you don't, because, you know that you want to eat the salad and you want to eat, like my thing is Slim Jims. I love Slim Jims. I could go to the store and buy 100 pack of them and eat them all in my face in a night. I know I could. But do I? I really try not to. I don't. Instead, I buy salads. I like salads too, and I like spinach, and I like kale, and I like all that stuff. So, like, I try to keep with the healthy stuff. I don't think we're gonna make it back in time. I'm stuck in traffic. But yeah, I just, and then there's people like James who just, I think it's a maturity issue. Like, I think that the thing that I liked about him so much, because I don't possess it, is just, like, maybe it's a good balance between us. I don't know, but, like, when you're the only one who does dishes and the only one who does housework, and, like, you get told, oh, it's unfair for someone else to do dishes. Okay, James has this thing, right? He's like, oh, my grandmother did dishes while she was cooking. Well, I do that too. He's like, no, you don't. But he doesn't watch me while I cook. He's in the other room. He's like, I see. Like, I'm like, well, really, when your friends came over for dinner and was like, oh, was there a huge mess in the kitchen when she was done cooking? And you're like, no. How do you think there wasn't a huge mess in the kitchen after I was done cooking all that time? Because I tend to clean as I go. Just like, oh, your grandmother used to do, because you used to methodically watch her because you were, 5, 6 years old or something? Like, he keeps telling me. I don't know. And, his grandmother raised him. So he has a lot of these things about his grandmother. So I turned around the other day. I'm like, I am so glad I am not your grandmother. I'm like, you keep talking about traditions that you had when you were a kid. Why don't we install some traditions I had when I was a kid? Why doesn't everyone do their own dish? Everyone can get up and do their own dish, and I will do Karina's dish. I'll do the dishes that I used while I was cooking. Fine. I feel that's unfair. I feel like I cooked the meal, you should do the dishes. He feels that's unfair. But whatever. I feel like, if you bring a plate to the sink, you should do that plate. You shouldn't leave that station until that plate is washed and in the dishwasher or in the strainer, like whatever you have. It should be washed and put away. He feels like that's completely unfair, and that's me being lazy. That's me being lazy because it's unfair for you to wash your own plate or to wash your own bowl. You gotta be kidding me. James doesn't know how to wake up in the morning, right? No idea, no clue, can't wake himself up, can't do it. He just can't do it. And I don't know how he can't do it. If he was growing up in my house, he would have never been to school. Ever. He would have slept through every single day. No one's going to be there to wake him up. Everyone else has their own stuff that's going on. Usually the adults were working, right? Unless you were staying home that day to help out one of the adults. You were getting yourself up, making sure you had your homework done, and going to your classes. Like, there was no one to fall back on. You're not gonna There was nothing else, you know? You got yourself up, you put yourself on that bus, you handed in your homework, you did your classes, you went to your sporting events, you walked yourself home. Like, my responsibility is to not rely on anyone else, you know? Like, I don't understand him. I don't get him. I wasn't raised the way that he was raised, you know? And I feel like I am going to do a piss poor job at setting my kid up for the future in some respects, because I want to be at all of her sporting events. I want to go to every event that she wants to go to with her until she no longer wants that. Like when she's like 14, she's gonna be like, "Ma, can I go, you know, to a dance? Can I go to, you know, see the game in the field? Can I go wherever?" And she's not gonna want me there like all the time. Like maybe every once in a while, but not every single time, you know. And I'm gonna have to be able to eventually let go a little bit and just be like, "Oh, you want to go there?" And you know, I trust her. Like right now, yeah, I trust her to pieces, and I'm gonna like continue to trust her. I don't trust other people. I don't trust other people, you know, because kids get taken. Kids that are 17 go missing. Like 17 should be able to take care of themselves, walk to and from everything. I mean, I don't know if it was just safer when I was a kid. Like I wasn't an overly attractive like kid or anything, like, you know, but I went to jobs and I was on the buses and I did all kinds of things. Like, you know, I knew the bus routes when I was a kid. I was on the buses. I took the buses places, like real buses, not school buses, you know, but in the summertime I had a job. I had to get to every single day. So I had to take buses and wait for the bus and play with the flowers and the grass while waiting for the bus, making friggin' necklaces and bracelets and crap. Like, you know, I had responsibilities. I wanted to earn money, which got stolen from me repeatedly. But I still wanted to earn money because I had this grandiose idea that I could save money and, you know, have a better future for myself and whatever. Like, I don't know. I feel like I could go this way. I don't know if I'm supposed to go. I feel like I come out this way, but I don't go that way to get there. I don't know. These roads are still really new to me. I'm just gonna go straight. But yeah, I don't know. I think that the things that I fell in love with are just things I just didn't possess. You know, like, oh my gosh, she's so excited about this video game. I could never be this excited about a video game. I'm never this excited about anything. I'm not overly excited about anything in my life. Like, you know, I don't know. I feel just like I'm old, you know? I just feel old. I feel like I was born old, you know? Like, I was 6 years old saying, "Oh no, I'm too old for that." You know, 6. I remember doing that when I was 6. And how is a 6-year-old too old for anything? I just felt big. I just felt old. I don't know. Like, it's just weird, I guess. And then to meet someone who's just... But the thing is that, like, James will only talk to me about video games. He only talks to me about video games and work. And he doesn't want to hang out with me because the stuff I do is boring to him. It's boring. He doesn't want to do any of the stuff I'm doing. So he'll get excited when he talks to his friends on the phone. Like, "Hey, you know, no, I'm not going out tonight. I'll see you tomorrow." Like, you know, he's not going out anywhere tonight. He has poisonous sumac all over him. You know, but he'll go out tomorrow. And then he's like, "I don't understand why you think I don't help." He's like, I don't understand. It's like, because what do you do to actually help? He's like, "Oh, I watch Karina for you." So she's like, "No, you don't watch Karina. You sit next to her playing video games while you put on a TV show for her." That is not watching my daughter. That is not interacting. That is not playing with her. That is not watching her. That's not teaching her anything. That's teaching her that you're allowed to sit for a few hours and unwind at the end of the day, I guess. But these stupid electronics. I love them. I love them so much because I can record my life. And I could, you know, have my own online home movies, journal entries, whatever. Maybe I have to go this way. I really hope I don't get lost. I could just put on I'm trying to make it there myself today without the GPS. But I could just put on the GPS to see if I do get lost. I don't even know. I think I went the right way. I don't know yet, but I think I did. I'm gonna have to come around the bend, right, and then make a right somewhere. And I don't know where I am, but I'll have to figure it out. to Eva a little while ago on the phone to see if she was coming to the event with me tonight. She said that she wasn't, and then she clicked over to talk to someone else, I think, on the phone. I think she does it a lot. I don't know. You know, that was her phone just went out. Like, I waited a long time, and I was just like, okay, I gotta get ready to go. I gotta go. Except right turns. I think I need to go this way. Alright. I think that we're headed in the right direction. Then if I get lost, it's just an adventure. Point A to point B. With some adventure in the middle. Like when I'm in the store with Karina and we're looking for something, I'm like, okay, we are the detectives. We're gonna find this. Like I try to make things fun, you know? Because I realize I'm a stale, boring person who's kind of like a stickler and whatever. Like I am. I'm just, you know, I think that people are doing well when they're saving money and paying their bills on time. You know, like that's my enjoyment. That's my fun. My fun is like, oh, we're gonna look for something, we're gonna find something, we're gonna build something, we're gonna work at something. Like, I think that that's amazing. I think that's fun. After all these years of James telling me I don't know what fun is, and you're not fun, and maybe I'm not fun, you know, maybe I'm not. But, you know, my idea of fun is physically going places and physically being places. I can't do just an online vacation. I tried to, like, because we don't have any money. So I was like, oh, well, James likes online video games, right? We could do an online vacation. How much fun is that? Well, so I presented the idea to him. I'm like, we could sit here on the computer and we could go on an online vacation. What do you think? And he shot that idea to the ground. He was like, that is so stupid. That's the stupidest thing I've ever. I'm like, well, you talk about video games like they're vacations. So why not do it with me in a way that I think that I might be able to enjoy it? And so we never actually got to do it. I actually think that it's still a good idea to do. But James shot it down and he refuses to do it with me. Just like he won't dance with me. You know, James won't dance with me. James won't do an online vacation trip with me. He won't actually do a staycation. And any vacation that we go to is a vacation for him and not for me, because I'm still expected to do a million things on our quote-unquote vacation. You know, like, it's hard for women. I think that all women are in this situation for the most part. And I think that men are very take, not very give at all. Like, and if you ask them to help, they get all indignant. Like, that's not my job. That's not my responsibility, you know? Or, like, James talks about Karina as if she is my sole responsibility. Just like, oh, it's my job to raise her and to take care of her and to clean her and to feed her and clean the house and, you know, take her places and to, you know, educate her and, you know, I actually made it here without getting lost. And, you know, do all this stuff, you know, which is funny because he says that if, he ever leaves me, that he'd fight for custody of Karina. And I would never give him custody. I'm not sending my daughter over to someone's house to sleep until 5 o'clock. You know, if James ever actually left me, I don't think he'd be able to keep a job. I don't think he'd ever actually be able to get up and go to work or have the impetus to go to work. I think he'd be really, really sad if he actually were to actually leave. You know, it's just something that he threatens because I think he feels overwhelmed at his job, and I think he works really hard outside the home. And honestly, I think that's why he buries himself into video games, because he needs an outlet, and we can't go anywhere that he's going to want to go. We could go nowhere that he wants to go because he doesn't go anywhere free. So he won't go to any of the free events for the most part. He might go on Friday. I'm kind of trying to beg him to go, kind of trying to push him to go with all the free stuff that they have there. And I tried to make him go on Monday. We're going to a bubble festival. It's going to be so much fun. Karina's going to have so much fun. And you think that he'd want to go just to see the enjoyment in his daughter's face and to see what she gets to do. Like, there will be some tears and some tantrums and some crying on the way out and at the bubble show and on the way to and from. Like, there will be, because my daughter is 2. Okay, that's understandable, expected. It's expected. And, you know, I don't know how people have multiple children. My girlfriend keeps saying that too, and she has multiple children. She's like, I don't know how people do this and their kids survive, because, you know, it's hard. Kids are tough. you know? And James is like, you said that this was easier than working. I'm like, I have never said that. I'm like, since I've been a stay-at-home housewife and homemaker, I have never once said that this is easier than going out to work and just coming home. Like, it kind of was when I didn't have children because I wasn't responsible for the bills and the house. Like, James was supposed to be a house husband, like, you know, doing that stuff. And I'll tell you what, he sucked. He didn't cook, or he did cook, but he didn't clean. You know, he'd be like, why are there so many dishes in the sink? And I'm like, because I'm working every day. You know, like, what's wrong with you? What do you mean, why are there so many dishes? I'm busy. You know, so like he still like, well, that's the woman's job, that's not my responsibility type of nonsense. You know, like, I don't know, but he was cooking the food, so he said it was fair for me to do all the dishes back then. So, you know, and now that I'm actually cooking, it's not fair for him to do the dishes now. See how the script flips, yeah. But, you know, we're here. I need to go inside and see if we get this. Honestly, I think what happens is before you have kids, you have, like, this imaginary vision of, like, I'm going to have, like, the perfect house that's going to be immaculately clean somehow, right? Well, I'm able to spend time with my child, take my child places, color with my child, build things with my child. Like, basically, like, you imagine superpowers of unlimitless time. While you have a kid, right? You realize it's not actually going to happen, right? Kids are actually really, really hard to deal with a lot of the times. And, you know, you need to nurse them, which is awesome. And you need to pay attention to them, which is awesome. You need to color with them. You need to read them books. You need to, like, play with blocks. So, like, that imagination land of, like, my house is going to be immaculate and I want to have time to play with my kids, goes out the window. It's more like I want to spend time with my kid instead. Like, you know, so your house isn't perfect. Like, you kind of, like, let that go. Like, my house isn't perfect. It's not going to be perfect. When I stay home, I try to spend so much time to, like, trying to find time to clean it, right? And James is like, oh, you have all this time to clean it. Blah, blah. He doesn't understand, all right? I've never left Karina at home alone with him besides from, like, a very few amount of times because it has not gone well. And then he blames me. Yeah, I was like, well, I wasn't home to... But whatever, it's fine. Like, he doesn't know how to handle it, because Karina will wake up, if she goes down for a nap, she'll wake up screaming for me, and she doesn't want him, and, you know, so he just puts her in the co-sleeper and doesn't know how to deal with it and just paces and does things, I don't know, but, anyway, that's okay. He's not there yet, she's not there yet, I don't leave her alone with him, you know, it's not there yet, but, you know, so this idea, though, that you're gonna have all this time before you have kids, and, like, you have this husband who's magically gonna help you, like, you know, you think that guys are, like, gonna step up and be like, oh, yeah, you know, I helped create this child that I said that I wanted, and then I went back and forth with, and, you know, like, I went to all the doctor's appointments by myself, you know, James had to work, and he couldn't miss time from work, so there's no way, but I saw other men there, like, other men went to doctor's appointments, the midwives and stuff, but my husband wasn't able to go, you know, I don't know. But he got to see her be born, and he went to the classes at night, because I made him go. And, you know, so, like, he did some of it. I don't know, I guess I'm expecting more participation than I'm able to get. But, you know, so, anyway, you're not going to have, especially if you have a partner like mine, you're not going to have a clean house and really well taken care of kids at the same time. You're going to have really, really well taken care of kids and get played with and get socialization, outside activities. I get books read to them, that you get, you know, fun bath times. I get, like, all that stuff that you want to do with them. Like, my cat's litter is still clean every night. My cat still gets wet food every night. I still do dishes most days. Like, you know, the vacuuming part is hard right now. I'm not allowed to vacuum while James is home. He seems to be always home now. I'm not allowed to vacuum at night, according to James, even though he's not working at work anymore. And I can't vacuum during his video game hours. Like, my kid is afraid of the vacuum, go figure. And, like, you know, the vacuuming part, like, something I used to do every 2 days or every day even, just, like, spot clean with the vacuum, is not happening. It's crazy. Like, to me, that's crazy. But, like, you know, like, because vacuums need to be running, like, all the time. In my head, like, oh, why aren't you vacuuming, you know? I don't have a space to vacuum in, like, James is at home, and, like, it doesn't like the vacuum, and, you know, I can't vacuum at night again, and, like, even though we don't have neighbors on top of us, I'm still not allowed to vacuum at night, according to James. It drives me nuts. I don't know. So, like, I don't know. Anyway, my point is, it's really easy to think before you have kids that your house is going to be, like, immaculate, right? Like it was before you had kids, after you stopped working outside the home. And, you know, then you have kids, and you're like, oh, wait a second. Do I actually want to regret my time with my child, the only time I'm going to get to spend with her? Like, if you're a stay-at-home housewife and homemaker, it's easy to be that housewife and homemaker and dedicated to your house and to your home before you have kids. After you have kids, it's easier to make memories with your kids, you know? Just make, I feel like I'd regret it. If I was going to, just, you know, cook and clean all day, every day, I'd regret it when my child was older. Like, you know, why didn't I take her places? Why didn't I spend more time with her? Why wasn't I coloring with her? Why wasn't I building blocks with her? Why didn't I read her more storybooks, you know? Why didn't I dance with my child more? Why didn't I let her play dress up more? Like, you know, I would question myself and be like, wow, you sucked. You know, and honestly, she might think that I sucked. Even when, you know, she gets older, she might be like, yeah, you took me all these places and did all these fun things with me, but why wasn't my house cleaner? You know, like, I don't know what her priority is going to be when she gets older. But she's not really going to get it until she has her own kid, if she ever wants one. But, you know, it's just, you know, I remember my childhood, like somewhat, and obviously not every day of it or anything like that, but I remember some of my childhood, and, you know, I don't want to be the mom that's just stressed out over dinner and just cleaning and, you know, wanting to leave my house and go and work outside the house because I'm just done. You know, I don't want to get there. And I don't have the value that working outside the home means anything. My mother somehow had that because her mother was a housewife and homemaker. And, you know, Vivian has said, oh, she's never worked a day in her life. That's what she has said. And it's like she raised 7 kids, kind of, you know, like she did drink a lot. You know, I don't know, I wasn't around when she was around, but, you know, my mother had a lot of responsibility on her shoulders because she was the oldest daughter, and, you know, had a lot of responsibility on her shoulders to help with the other kids. And then when she had her own kids, I feel like she just kind of felt like she did this her whole life, and she was just done with it by that point in time. Like, she was just done, you know, and so she wanted to work outside the home and do her own thing, you know, which is fine. You know, if you want to be a career woman, do that, but I don't think you should have kids while being that. I think it's completely unfair to your children. I understand that someone has to work outside the home. I mean, I think you have to set aside a lot of time for your kids. I think that your kids should always come first. You know, they should be your priority of, you know, just trying to make a happy life for them and trying to take them places and do things with them. And I think that both parents should be on board with that. Like, I think that James should be going places with us. I think that the family fun nights that we go to, I think that he should be a part of that. I think that he should be like, you know, I'm not going to beg to spend money if I go. I'm going to do all the free activities and just have fun with you guys. I'm going to eat the packed lunch that you're, you know, providing for me, like, while I'm there. And I'm going to, like, I wish that he could just do what he does with the video game in real life. When James goes someplace in real life, he gets really nervous. You know, he's really on edge. He darts around like a little squirrel with his head cut off. Like, you know, he does that whole thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, he's just trying to be on guard. I get it. But I wish that he could just go and relax. Like, no one's there that's going to pick on him. No one's there that's going to make fun of him. No one's there that's going to, you know, he's fine, you know? He should just be fine with just... I think that the video games are, you know, a release for him. He gets to be around a whole bunch of people without being anxious about it. He's still safe. He's at home. You know, if he doesn't like what someone says to him, he could, you know, type back a manuscript like he does, and, you know, he's safe in that world, and he is. And, you know, I wish he didn't have the childhood that he did, because... You know, I think we were all picked on a lot as children. I think that was, like, the MO back in the day. But, you know, I think he had it especially hard. He had a really hard childhood. And, you know, I did too, but I mean, he had a really hard, like, he had just people picking on him 24/7, and it was everyone in his family. Like, you know, like he said the other day with that poor Cody kid, you know, that was him. That was him and his family. And, you know, he resents that a lot, and he says he'll never do that. I mean, he does, but I mean, what do? You repeat behaviors that you know. You know, he picks on me a lot because it's a behavior that he knows. He doesn't realize that he's doing it because it's so ingrained in him. And like, you know, I get testy with it sometimes. I'm just like, you gotta stop. You know, I tried to have an open heart to heart with him the other day. I'm like, you gotta stop telling me every 2 seconds that I'm angry with you, because I'm not. You know, I'm like, if you want to know how I'm feeling, you could. And he's like, go away, I'm watching TV, this is more important. I'm playing a video game. Okay, so you don't want to talk to me. You don't actually want to know how I feel. You just want to be like, oh, you sound angry. You sound angry. It's like, you can't hear what I'm telling you. You keep picking on me, telling me that I am this, or I am that, or I am this, or I am that, when I'm not. And, like, you know, actually talk to me. Like, stop picking on me. Like, but that's what he knows, and that's what he was brought up around, and it's so sad. It's so sad, and I feel so bad for him. And, like, I always thought that I could just, like, help him. Like, you know, if I just help him enough, he'll see, like, you know, I'm just trying to be on his side, and I'm trying to help him, and, you know, I'm trying to be there for him. Like, I love him, and, you know, like, and he just doesn't get it. I mean, like, he was abused so long in his entire life, and it's just, I feel so bad for him. I don't know how to fix it, and I don't know how to make him just be okay with going places and doing things. Like, my father used to take us everywhere. We went to all the fairs when I was a kid. All of them. You know? I don't know if they were free or not. But a lot of them were. I know a lot of them were. Well, he got, like, an inheritance when I was 8. And he's dying. So, like, I think he just wanted us to go out and have fun with him. Like, we'd earn it. We were working at that house every day. We didn't have school. We were working. And so, like, when the fair nights came around, we were going to those fairs, and we went to New York, and we went to the festivals, and, you know, like, you know, my father I think just wanted to have experiences with us. I think he thought that, you know, the experiences were going to last a lot longer than any physical gift that he could ever give to us. You know, that Dottie Buddy Bear thing that I have with the red pants I gave to Karina, that was a gift from my father that he got for free at a carnival. And I filled it up with beans so this way it was heavy. But, like, you know, I gave that to Karina. It's one of the things I didn't let go of from my own childhood. And it's just because it reminds me of the day that he came driving up in his Nova and, you know, coming in with this stuff, and he gave me this bear, and I was like, you know, I just didn't let go of that. But I'll probably never let go of that bear. I'll probably keep that bear forever. I've had it forever. So, you know. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to, like, I keep thinking if I force him to go to certain, like, activities where, like, it's not, like, a work function or with his old friends, that he would become, like, you know, oh, I could just go and I don't have to pick on you, like, to and from it because I'm nervous, and, you know, no one's going to be there that I know, and, you know, I could just go and enjoy the festivities and have some free hot dogs and nachos and, you know, whatever they're doing at the event, and, you know, I could, you know, have a free glass of water, and, you know, I could watch the fireworks at the end of the night or whatever the event is that we're doing at that point in time, and, like, you know, just go and physically be there. I know if I could physically get him to certain events that he could actually thoroughly enjoy without begging to spend extra money, and just, like, have him enjoy the atmosphere and the scenery, and if I could actually get him to view what that is and the surroundings of it, and, like, be like, enjoy your scenery, and have him actually take things in. Like, you know, I tell him that all the time, just look at your scenery, you know, look around you. Like, he just doesn't get it. But if I could just show him, like, and then he talks about things that are so obvious all the time, like, just simple, like, things, and he just talks about them like they're so deep. I do the same thing, I guess. I do the same thing too. Like, it just bothers me when he does it, because he's just, like, Captain Obvious. Like, he does it with, like, everyday things, so, like, oh, look, Karina's turning around in a circle. Don't you see her turning around in a circle? I'm the only one who can see her turning around in a circle. It's like, James, I'm watching her do it. I don't need to narrate it. You know, I don't need to narrate what she's doing right now. Or like he'd be like, oh, you know, look at her. She's able to lift up her hand. You know, like he's been doing this since she's been born. And like at the beginning, like I got really, really frustrated. And I'm just like, he's not here. And he doesn't know what's going on during the day. He doesn't know what's going on during the night. He's spending these 5 minutes with her. You know, just let him narrate it so that this way he can remember. You wanna come up? Ready? Yeah, baby?
Watch this. Ow! Oh!
Ready? Wow! All right, we made it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow! Good job, baby. Good job. All right, want to go play with the polygons, the fish, and the... Come here. Sarina. Come. Come here. Go this way. Come here, baby. Come here. No. Are you going to go play with the abacus, or you want to go down the slide? Help you? Okay, let's go this way. We'll hold you. Okay, go off the circle. Out of the tennis. They're okay. Is that? Wow! Oh, we're a little wet. This isn't working as well. Go ahead. Rainy day. Oh, I always go up. I was at the other one the one time, and they're like, "You're not allowed up there." They're like, "How old are you?" I'm like, 13. I was like, "Eva?" And I'm like, "Don't rat me out, Eva." She's like, "Well, you have a baby." I'm like, "That's right." So, you know.
I used to go with the older one. Now the older ones are like, good, now you can take the younger one.
There you go.
That's why I had you.
Come here.
Yay, hi, Phoebe.
Oh,
Lift yourself up on there.
drive in the car.
I don't think she likes that. So
Oh, look at this. Caterpillar turns into a butterfly. Here's a chrysalis. There's him flying away. Oh, look at this. What does this one do? And did you see the mirror, the funny mirror?
no.
Oh,
Help her up. That's a big one. Give that first one.
fun. You use me as a step stool? There you go. Good job. It's so much fun, I know. That's why we came, because it's so much fun.
Are you going?
Ready? Here you go.
I'm just going to the train.
1, 2, 3. Oh, wow.
Mama.
Yes, Angel. Of course help you. That's why I'm here. That's why you have a mama, right? God. You want to go down the slide again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to stay for a little bit longer, okay? And then we're going to get going ourselves. It's raining outside. And Papa's home today, so he's going to want to see us. Papa, no? Do you want to stay here? Uh-huh. I'll hold you. Are you afraid of this little bump right here? Yeah, because you can see down through it, huh? And Mama got you. Mama got you. Okay. Mama got you. All right, you're good. Ready? You're so good. Oh, look how tall you are. Oh, you're on the bench. Very cool.
Yeah, but I'm 4'10".
Very nice.
I'm 4'6". I think I'm like an inch, like a centimeter and a half.
All right. Are we ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Ready? All right, and we're down to the bottom again. We got this. This is the last slide ride. You understand?
No.
Yes. It's the last one. Mama's not bringing you back up here again. All right, go ahead. You got it. on, baby.
What?
Want to go on the obvious? Okay. You want to go down the slide? You gotta choose something because there's a line. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. We got this covered. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whee! Yay! Well, even if James isn't nicer to me, I need to work on being nicer to him. I need to adjust my expectations. And I thought that I've had a breakthrough with this before, and I thought that I feel entitled to him spending time with me. Just like he feels entitled to me spending time with him. But we feel entitled for each other to spend time with each other the way that we want to spend time with each other. Not just, oh, well, he likes video games. So I tried to incorporate the video games into like what we were doing, but then he didn't want to play with me because I'm too slow at that video game. He doesn't get to just attack me like he wants to. So he stopped playing that game with me. I only got to play one round with him. And then he never wanted to play with me again because I chose the wrong race in the beginning. And so he got 5 points in the beginning, and I started out with 2 points and had to work my way up. Well, he worked his way up from 5 points. But anyway, I just need to be nicer to him, I guess, because I talk to him like in a normal voice with a normal tone. He is like, oh, you sound angry. Like, I talk to him like this, just like, this is my voice. This is the tone that I have right now. I do have a cold. I don't know if I sound different than I normally do. In my head, I do sound different. But outside of my own space, I might not. I don't know. But everything I say to him, it doesn't matter what I say to the man. You sound angry. Really? I sound angry to you? Well, you must feel angry if I sound angry all the time, because I don't sound angry to you. So, but I just have to, but the thing is, he keeps telling me the way I feel and telling me what I think and who I, it's like, no, this isn't true. Like, where did you get this from? This isn't true. None of this is true. And like, it drives me nuts. I'm not going to try and prove myself to him, prove that prove what? If he wants to observe what he observes, then that's what he observes. I can't prove anything different, so I'm not going to try. I shouldn't have to prove myself to him anyway. I'm his partner. He should just trust me and love me and respect me. Like, why doesn't he just trust me and love me and respect me? I trust him. He goes out all the time. I have girlfriends whose husbands are not allowed to go out all the time. My husband is like a bachelor. He is like a single man. He goes fishing. He goes to friends' houses. He goes and plays video games. He goes to parties. He goes and does whatever he wants. Why do I do that? Because I don't want him to turn around like he does sometimes and say, oh, well, I don't want you going out. I don't want it for me. I don't want him, because he won't go with me. Just like I can't go to the stuff with him. It's not family friendly. He likes to go and do things that are not family friendly. I'm not taking my daughter to any type of anything that he is going to because it's not a family function. And he doesn't want to do family function stuff with me. He thinks that's stupid. So, especially when he's not allowed to just spend money the way he wants to spend it while he's with me, because I won't let him. Do you have any idea what our bills are? We have another bill coming up that I forgot about. The stupid insurance for the car. It's $500. I don't have it. So I need to look at the budget. I need to work my way around it. I need to do something because it's $500 and it's coming out soon, and I don't know if it's next month. I might have to not pay one of the bills and just catch up on it. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do yet because I can't let the car insurance go behind. I don't know. So basically, I think I'm going to call the shop and be like, look, I owe you $351. I realize I'm supposed to pay you this week. Can I pay you, I don't know, maybe next week? Something great. You just did that. That's perfect, buddy. These days are rough. But, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to figure it out in the budget. I need to look at the numbers and figure out where I'm going to squeeze. Something needs to squeeze, though. I can't see beyond you because you parked down there. Can you see beyond you? I'm just going to go then. Okay. Alright, we're good. So, yeah, it's like, I just need to adjust my expectations. I really need to lower them. I need to lower them because I can't make him do what he's not going to do. I can't make him come. I can't make him be a participant in something he doesn't want to do. He doesn't get excited the way he does when his friends call him and he's like, oh, you know, I can't go out today, but tomorrow, yeah, absolutely, tomorrow I'm going to do this, you know, and, when I tell him about stuff, he's more like, he kind of slouches, and he gets all, like, kind of crunched up, and he's like, really, this is what you want to do? Like, yeah, this is what I want to do with our child, because it's a family fun event, and that's what we are now. We're a family, you know, come out and be a family with us, you know. Like, every time he's out, though, he takes control of the situation. Like, he grabs my daughter and just kind of, like, runs with it, you know, and I'm like, okay, like, it takes me aback a little bit, it really does. But, I mean, I was like, at least he's participating. I mean, that's what I try to tell myself. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's participating, you know, like, just let him run with it. You know, he wants to carry her into his doctor's appointment. I don't know why that car's all the way out like that. Thank you, buddy. And, you know, but, like, he does. Like, I guess he wants it to be, like, a different picture, like, for outside the house, so that this way it might make a different picture inside the house, but it doesn't. I don't know. But, at least not for me. Like, not... I don't know. I guess that's where you get the fathers who are in the stores who look like they're really involved. Like, my sister and I have talked about this. You know, she's like, I just want a husband, like one of those husbands in the store. But, like, you know, maybe they're just taking control of that situation because, you know, they're finally doing something with their wife. So they're, like, you know, being the man and taking control of the situation. Like, men suck in a lot of arenas. But, you know, they want to look involved and they're out in front of other people. So... kind of wish that they would just take that to the house and be like, well, you know, just do that in the house. No big deal. I don't know. All right. Anyway, I'm home. And I need to work on my expectations. I need to lower them a lot and just be okay with what I got. And... What? Honey, we're home, pretty much. It's okay. So, yeah, we're home. It's raining. Okay, I'm coming back there right now, honey. You have to just pretend, baby. Nom 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 nom. Nom nom nom. Spoon and fork. Fork and spoon. That's Karina's. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom.
I am determined to eat them.
Yes, you are. Okay, let me see. Oop, ouch, that hurt. Ah! Try again. Ready? Whoa! Leave it on the plate? Alright, let's do it on the plate, Angel. Ready? Alright, Ladybug. I'm gonna let you go now. Whoa! Go get it, Angel. Do it on the plate? On the little green plate? Instead of the bigger green plate. Alright, put the big plate on the floor and then put the little plate on it and then we'll put the popper on it.
Papa.
Whoa! You can get it? Was this a fun toy or what? Pick out a good one for you? Baby, did you miss me? Say, of course, Mama. I follow you around all day when I'm here. Come here. I see no kitten. I see no kitten. I see no kitten. Where's my kitten? Are you my kitten? I'm gonna get to pet you. Here.
Do you want no
Little plate or big plate?
little plate?
On the little plate. Let's get the little plate out front and center. Alright. Whoa! Right on the couch. Right on the couch. Mama got it. I got it.
Oh.
All right, ready?
Mom got it.
Mama got it.
You can, let's do it.
Whoa! Where'd it go? I don't know.
I can get it.
Okay.
I can
Mama can get it and you can get it. Yeah, we can both get it.
get it.
Ladybug, ladybug, fly away home. Finally. Look at this kitten. Oh, look at this kitten. Oh, you're gonna run from me? Are you gonna run from me? Okay. Yes, it was. Look at him. Oh, look at him. He's enjoying some. I love you. Look at that little face. Oh, you're trying to get away from me? Really? You follow me around the house and yell at me all day. And you're trying to get away from me? Be like, of course. Be like, I wanted attention, not this much attention, Mama. And he's like, I get to do the terms of the attention, right? This is overstimulating my expectation of you. Look at him.
Papa, do it.
Go ahead.
Do what?
The popper.
This?
I'll be right back in.
We have a popper.
We have a popper.
And a little plate.
It doesn't stay. You should get it.
Yes, it does. It doesn't stay. You just have to pop it.
Pop it down my hand.
Hold on. Papa has plans here.
Pop it on the,
Oh, there's my umbrella.
on
We'll do that. Okay,
Paper.
can opener. How exciting is that?
There we go. That's better. Oh, okay. Here we go. Ready?
on the new paper. And a toothpaste.
Put both papers down. Ready? Or we do this. Ready? Okay, don't touch it.
I got it.
Yep. Papa caught it. Ready?
Throw it to me. That's my puppet.
Yeah.
The popper.
It's a popper, yeah.
And the pepper. And the pepper. And Julia. Pink. Do the fingerprint. Do the fingerprint on a big print.
Okay. You want me to pop the popper with the monkey on it? Let me see.
Mhm.
See the popper. Ready?
So, James, are you coming to family fun night with us tomorrow night with fireworks, nachos, hot dogs, and hamburgers, and inflatables? Honey,
Huh?
are you coming with us tomorrow?
I don't know. Honey.
But what's on the
Because we're
plate?
making plans with friends as well.
No.
I was going to put this under it.
I kind of
No.
already asked you for your time. The thing is that you can't beg to spend more money than what we're spending. We're spending gas money, that's it.
I'm not spending money anymore if I go hanging out with my friend Dina.
Okay.
You want me to go to something on Saturday? I thought?
I want
Bubble
you to go to
festival?
something with us on Friday and something with us on Monday. Because Monday is going to be a bubble festival. Wait until you see her face. You're going to love it. Just,
You gotta go inside out.
it's a parade and then a bubble festival. And I hope it's going to be as fun as what I think it is because it's a faraway bubble festival.
Ready? Here you go. Oh.
Do it
This
on,
thing needs to get some use. So,
on,
because there's supposed to be a delay from when you fold it back inside out when it pops.
on the letter.
And almost no delay. So I'm trying to fix it a little bit. If you bend it backwards like this.
Do the letters.
Watch, ready? See, now there's a delay. It's being flexed a
Each
little
time
bit.
you turn the page, touch the green button over your page.
Papa is easily entertained by simple He's also waiting for his PC to reset so he can download about 1 billion effing drivers.
Yes.
Oh, why is my VR thing on the floor?
VR thing.
Touch the green remember
Oh.
touch each time you
Okay.
turn the page. Remember touch each time you turn the page.
I mean, it's cheap,
Touch the
but I
green go
like it.
circle
I
with
know,
your
I'm not
pen.
trying to break it. I don't know how it got on the floor.
You can probably
Karina, I got
find
some
it.
free samples at Walmart.
Each time you
I
turn
should
the
have
page,
recorded it. I don't think I
touch the
did.
green go
I
circle
was
with
like,
your pen.
Karina, let's go get our free samples, baby. She's like, free samples. I'm like, yeah.
Remember
Ready, ready?
touch
Karina,
the green
Karina,
go button.
Karina B.
I told the lady the story that she told you the other
Each time you
day.
turn the
Hey.
page, remember touch the green go button with your pen.
James.
Each time you turn
Where
the
did he go?
page, touch the
Behind
green
you,
go
right
circle
here.
with your pen.
James.
What?
You're gonna completely ignore me.
I am busy entertaining my daughter. What do you want?
Remember,
You told somebody the story that I told you. What story did I tell you?
About Karina in the bathroom going about
touch
the free
the green
samples.
go circle with your
Yeah,
pen.
that's kind of dumb.
Okay, no. Not gonna do that again.
About
That
the
hurts.
free samples.
Ouch. About the free samples and what?
That Karina told you about the other
Remember,
day.
each
Yeah,
time you turn the page, touch the green go circle with
You
your
don't
pen.
listen, baby.
I am busy. You
I
had
know,
me
you're
sit down and
always
play with
busy.
her, and then you're like, pay attention to me.
Yeah, because you should be able to do both. She's playing with the thing.
I'm not really paying attention to her if I'm listening and talking to you.
Each time you turn the
I'm
page,
just absent-mindedly half-assing it with her. That's why she likes to play with me. 'Cause
remember, each time you turn the
committed.
page,
I'm not on the
remember,
phone.
touch the green. Each time
I'm not
you
recording.
turn the page, touch the green go circle.
I'm not talking to somebody else. You're recording.
Remember, touch the green go
Just saying.
The same thing that I do.
Look at Squish. Karina. 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 Look at Squish. Squish.
Each time you turn the page, touch the
I'm gonna
green
go
go
open the
circle with
can.
your pen.
I'm excited.
Ready?
Remember, touch the
Go
green go
Squish.
circle and have fun.
Squish. Here. Look. Oh, why is it not working
Each
now?
time you each
Perfect timing.
each time you remember, touch the green go button with your pen.
Be nice. Here, watch. Come back there. Squish. 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 Hey.
I'm gonna go try this out. No!
Oh my god.
It's okay.
What did you knock over?
James, really.
What did you knock over?
Went up in a balloon.
Nothing. Would you drop then?
Aha!
Oh, sorry, Squish. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey. Squish got bonked right in the head. Got it right in the face. Oh, I'm sorry, Squish. Papa did not mean to do that. I'm sorry. Hey.
Remember,
Squish.
each time you turn the page,
Squish.
touch the green go circle with your
Squish.
pen.
Squish.
Surely I think we will.
Oh, he ran away. What was that, honey? What was that?
I asked if you took apart my cabinets. Did you
No.
take apart the cabinets?
No, of course not.
Then it's probably Karina, I said.
Okay, I didn't hear it. I've got this thing playing in my ear, and I've got her laughing. What do you want?
Let's learn about letters.
Ready? Here we go. Papa's gonna launch a monkey into outer space. Ready? It's gonna be a space monkey.
Use your pen,
Ready?
touch the
Ready?
letters to hear the letter names.
I'm not Karina.
M.
Ready? Ready? Here we go. We'll just take this whole thing and put it on top. Here you go. Ready? Papa has an idea. Ready? Now remember you watched Sid the Science Kid, right? And they had the lever. They had the lever. Ready? Papa's gonna make a lever. Right here. He's gonna make a little catapult. Woo! There he goes. There's a monkey all the way over there.
A game picture at the bottom.
Monkey the monkey.
To hear a song, touch the music note.
What? Press it.
There you go. Pineapple chips. It was so easy to open.
Oh, you used your can opener?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Want some pineapple? Green bean?
I don't like it.
Okay, you don't eat it.
You like pineapple? Okay.
She does. She doesn't want it right now. She doesn't like it.
Papa,
Hmm.
what's the button?
Hmm?
What's the button with me?
How would we flip it? And pop it. You want to pop it or you want to push the button? Pop it. Right into the pineapple. Yeah, that just happened. Papa is clumsy. Ready?
Yeah. But clumsy.
Papa can catch it every time. Watch, ready? Oh! That was not intentional, but still caught it.
Make it into the zoo.
What? Make what into the zoo?
And then the zoo.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It's working.
Yeah, it turned itself off. If you're not playing with it, it turns itself off so it doesn't die from battery power. It runs on batteries. It'll eventually die if you just let it go. So you have to turn it off when you're not using it if you want to keep playing it. So it turns itself off. Some guy who made it designed it so that it would conserve energy. You gotta fold it inside out. See? You take your fingers like this and you push, and then you pinch it like this.
Whoa, good job. Yay! You and Papa having fun.
I know where to play.
Ready? Ooh, it flipped the plate. Did you see that?
Wait.
Try it upside down then. Ooh, Papa messed that one up.
I was gonna make something, I don't know what to make. I have all these possibilities now with the easy can opener. Yay! Hey, good job, Papa. Ooh, Mama's gonna have some pineapple with you guys.
Oh.
Oh,
Ready?
try it again. Yay!
That didn't hurt?
That hurts a little.
Yeah. It kind of hurts if you do it on your head. Oh, that didn't really hurt. No, you're right.
Orange.
This is pear with the pineapple.
Sorry.
I think that you'll have a lot of fun tomorrow.
You should have seen that in the video. That was awesome.
I saw.
She just looked like it flew out of her butt. Ready? Ready? Oh.
No, don't do that, George. She just said that on her butt. Don't do that.
She's joking though. Ready? Ready? Ready?
No, come on.
Oh,
Don't
darn.
do that. No, it looks
funny.
weird. I don't like it.
Oh.
Go down my butt.
Oh, I don't do
Let's
it.
do it higher.
She's got padding. That's the only reason I'm doing it.
Do it
I'm not.
higher.
Well, I don't want to get her on the skin. That's why I put it on her diaper. 'Cause the
And this is her
diaper's
diaper too.
got a
This is
lot
all
of
her
padding.
diaper.
Okay. Well, how about here? Ready?
There you go.
There you go.
Because I don't like where you're putting it. So it doesn't
I
look
put it
right.
on her over her butt.
It doesn't look right.
Oh, you're the only person I know who could sexualize that.
No, I'm not sexualizing it. You're putting it right over her butthole, though. Don't do that.
I was just putting it over her butt. I wasn't particularly aiming for a specific area of it.
Drink it.
I went for the center because it was padded. The padding was the whole focus there.
I already drank out of it, honey. I can't give this to
I
you.
realized when I do it on my head, it hurts, and I don't want to do it anywhere.
I
on
could
her.
give you a cup, though, and add this juice to it. Want me to get you a cup? Okay, let's do that. Look at you by yourself over there. Come join us.
No, he got bonked by the
Oh.
poppy thing, so
He's
he's
running away from you now.
keeping his distance.
Do it on top.
How about we
Get you a
do?
bowl, Karina. Where's my baby
It's
going?
right there in front of you, on the left. See the orange monkey?
Here, baby. Karina.
Hold on, she's getting the monkey.
No.
Papa has a dumb idea.
No.
I don't want to drink some of it.
He's a monkey. Ready? Papa's gonna send monkey flying. Ready? There we go. So that didn't work.
Nope.
We're gonna try it one more time. Ready? Oh, it didn't work.
It's orange juice.
Pineapple juice.
It's pear and pineapple juice.
Oh.
Installing Windows. Great. It took
It's good.
Good job.
45 minutes to wipe everything.
Well, Ellie, though, I'm enjoying this.
I wouldn't be eating off the floor.
Why not?
Yeah, I don't know how often we clean over here, but still wouldn't be eating off the floor.
It's not like the food's on
It's
the
not like
floor.
I drop dirty stuff here all the time, but there's like hair and.
Well, honey, it's not like it's on the floor. It's inside of a cup. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, but she dropped one on the floor.
Whoa! Good catch, Papa.
Papa catches it every time.
Papa did that.
So yeah, we went down to Chick-fil-A tonight for the family fun night. All they had was glitter tattoos. I wasn't gonna put one on my daughter, so I didn't get anything. We just played in the playhouse, the fun zone. We left. I saw the teacher that was like, "Oh, hey, you guys doing anything else?" Because it says balloons, it says tattoos. So I guess like they pick something like once a week, and like I have to read more. I think I wasn't very thorough. I don't think this time. But it's nice to stop by and go in the fun zone. Whoa, Squish was like, yep, there's that thing again.
Oh,
You get your feet. Your little baby feet.
Little baby feet.
where's the monkey?
Where's the monkey? You mean where's the popper? Monkey's over here. It's on the plate. The popper's next to Squish. Squish is reaching out to it.
Yeah, the popper's behind you. The monkey's right over here.
Monkey finger, where are you? Here I am. How do you do? I should have went back later on the day and played that game again. Got her a different one. They're like bears and stuff, but they were like fabric. So I got the plastic monkey one.
She likes monkeys.
Yeah, I know. Oh, did you drink my
Tried to
juice?
climb up the back of your head. No.
Did I drink it all?
God, I hope so.
Monkey foot. Monkey foot.
It is on video. You can go back.
I know, that's the best thing about it. Monkey foot, monkey foot, monkey foot. No! Don't squish me! Don't squish me! Oh no! All I can think about now is endless possibilities for my cans. I could just open them.
Open them and throw them out in the backyard. Feed the damn skunk you like to.
It'd be cute. With its cute little
I
feet.
hope he sprays you.
I mean, like, no, but I love you. You don't understand. I think you're cute.
Come back, I want to cuddle. Monkey finger, monkey finger,
side
where
monkey.
are you?
Here I am.
How do you Monkey thumb, where are you?
Here I am.
Wait, no, it's a thumb. He's a big guy, so he's
Here I am, how do you do?
On my pinky.
on your pinky. You gotta have a really high pitched voice then. He goes,
Monkey finger, where are you? Here I am, How do you do?
I love you.
Put it on your phone.
on my thumb. Ready?
It's this.
Papa monkey, where?
Papa monkey, where are you?
Here I am, how do you do?
There's food right here.
You have food right here, yeah. You know what else you have right here?
On the right thumb. On the phone.
That is Papa's right thumb, that's right.
It is Papa's right thumb.
Good
That
job.
is Papa's right thumb. And this is Papa's left thumb. This is Papa's left hand.
Right thumb, here I am. Here's my right, here's your right. Left side.
Popper. I found a popper.
Yeah, you found the
You
popper,
found
yeah.
it. Squish, come here. Look at him. He's like so confused.
Do popper finger?
Papa finger, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? I love you.
Do my popper pick?
Can I pop it?
No.
No. There you go.
Pop.
Papa finger, where are you? Here I am, how do you do? I love you. Oh, you're gonna eat the primate?
Oh
The primate's eating a primate, no.
You eat the monkey?
Your computer should break all the time.
Oh.
Oh, it's broken computer.
No. Thank you. Once is enough, thank you.
Give me the baby wipes off the table, Karina.
Can you give Mama the wipes?
no.
No, that's
Not for you, for the monkey. Mama wants to wipe down the monkey. Can you get her the wipes?
It's okay. You don't have to.
And she thinks she wants them for you. That's why she said no. Hey, Karina, did you say no because you think Mama wants to wipe you? Mama doesn't want to wipe you. She wants to wipe your monkey. Can you get her the wipes? For the monkey?
It's fine, honey. It's pretty dry. Hi, Mr. Monkey. I'm gonna jump on you. Ready? Hop on Karina. Hop on Karina.
Not gonna get us the wipes?
Hop on Karina. No, she's not going to. She says no.
No.
Well, I'm wanting for popper.
Let me see the popper. Let me see the popper real quick. Ready? 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 Go.
Come here. Come here. Oh,
Oh, that's still plenty bright.
yes, it is.
Damn. It's still plenty bright. Papa
Yep.
doesn't want to shine.
I thought
it.
those little flashlights were nice. That's why I grabbed so many of them. And I was just like, yep. Every time I walked by the stand, I grabbed two. Bye.
Hold on, honey. Hold on.
Check out the monkey.
Papa just realized that he might have to turn on both computers here. There we go. Because he can't see the progress. Don't shine that at yourself. That's really bright, honey. Don't shine that at anybody's face. Okay?
Alright.
Especially your own.
I don't have
Do not
any
shine that in
red.
anyone's eyes. It's very bright.
Can't believe I forgot about pantry yesterday. I'll do it on Saturday or Sunday.
You want to play with Papa? Hey, look on the ground. On the ground, ready? Look at the shadows.
Hey, ladybug shadows.
Yeah, Pepper.
See the popper on the ground? It's from the light. You got your hand in the way. You gotta hold it sideways like this. Sideways. Pinch, pinch, sideways. Here, watch. Watch. Let me see. I want to show you in your hand. I want to show you how to hold it. Here, turn it like... Turn it sideways so I can shine light through it, like that. There you go, perfect. A little bit, like that. Like that. There you go. Use two hands. See, all it's doing is hitting your palm. Light, your hand is is opaque. See, so all you see on the floor is your hand. You gotta let this hit the floor. You just can't hit the floor with your hand in the way. See? Just like this. Here, take your hand and hold it like this. Here, no, watch. Hold it.
We don't really do instructive
Like
play.
that. Like that. Perfect. No. Almost had it. See, now you got your hand under it again.
Yeah, it's okay. She'll figure
There
it
you
out.
go. Nope, you got your hand in the way again.
It's okay. Maybe she wants the shadows on her hand.
Okay, well, she can
We
leave
don't
it.
really do like instructive play like
Honey,
that.
it's fine. I'm just trying to show her how to do it.
No,
It's
no.
a simple thing. That's
See
all.
a water inside the. It has no glass in it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's right. There's no glass in them.
And there's a round circle.
Yeah, there's a round circle. You're right.
It has a black leaf.
All right, Karina, you want to start getting ready for bed? And PJ's on.
Place giant.
Transparent.
Translucent.
There's water.
Looks like water, right? The way Papa's moving the light, it looks like water swishing around in there. It's just the way that the light dances around, it looks like water. See? Looks like water spinning around in there. It's an optical illusion.
It's dizzy.
It's dizzy.
It's spinning.
It's spinning.
I'm holding it spinning. See, it's going spinning faster.
You gotta push it really hard. Good girl. Want the monkey?
Okay, the monkey. You need a pop it now.
You want me to pop it?
No!
He's eating the popper now.
No.
He's riding the popper.
You want to be eating the popper?
I gotta.
Don't eat the popper.
Don't eat the popper.
Human input is required here. United States. US.
Bells, jingle 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 bells. Oh.
Karina, you're so cute.
If I did,
Yeah, I saw.
I'm dizzy.
Are you dizzy? I'm not surprised.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. I want my jingle bells. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Away.
Mama's making chili. I started recording because you're running around in circles.
Jingle bells, 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 jingle bells.
James, what else do you like in chili?
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
I know you don't like corn.
Jingle bells,
What
jingle
else do I
bells,
like in chili?
Yeah,
No
jingle
corn.
bells,
obviously.
jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells,
Onions are
jingle
good.
bells, jingle bells,
Meat.
jingle bells, jingle
Peppers
bells.
are
Hooray!
alright. You don't get crazy with them. I don't know. About it, actually.
Yeah, that's why I asked you because I was going to add certain
Jingle
things.
bells,
I'm like,
jingle
you
bells, jingle bells.
You have multiple types of beans, you know, like kidney, black beans, type of stuff.
I already do that. I was looking for something like exotic.
Jingle bells,
I can't think of anything
Jingle
exotic
bells.
to put into
Nothing exotic to put into chili.
jingle
I
bells,
can't think of
jingle
anything exotic
bells.
that would go into chili.
Away, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells.
But I do have the beans with potatoes in it.
Alright, I'm trying to come up with ideas for my game here, so.
Yeah, okay. What's this salsa in it?
Ah!
Ah!
I like pop. Yeah, oh, my guy.
Here we guys, here we guys. That has the tomatoes and everything else that you want in there. Too much.
Mama. She's a big. She's the mom and she's the baby. Hi, Mom. Up here. Up here.
May I get in? Excuse me? Why not? That's enough anyway. I don't need any more, Angel.
You can't go in.
I can't go in.
May I go in?
Of course. Here you go. Refried beans.
I didn't. I go in.
Yeah, you can go in. Oh, don't actually climb in there though.
Okay. I see May go in.
May you go in? Of course you could go in. Good job asking, Angel.
And you
food. We gotta make food.
Boy.
We get to open our cans. I figure I get all these cans and I can barely open them because my hands hurt. So I might as well get a good can. Open up the cans and I'm getting instead of being like, oh, this is such a great idea. Then like I can't open anything. So you dancing? Look at you! We are making food. Wow! Do-do-do-do-do. 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 My little baby girl, you're the best in the world. My little baby girl. Ready? Whoa! What do you want? What do you want? Ooh.
Those.
These? Of course you have those.
One.
You want two of them? Of course you do. You want two. You want two. I want two. Mama loves you. Yes, you are. You are dancing with them. My child is dancing with them. You need food? Okay. Well, it's coming. He just has to cook, okay? Then I can serve it to you. Oh, you want this food?
Those two.
These two. Here you go. 1, 2. Lots and lots chili. Lots and lots chili.
I have food.
We have food?
I have food.
Yeah.
I have banana and apple.
Very good, baby. You have banana and apple. Very good. I'm gonna need to get bread.
I got apple for my little boy on the picture.
Yeah.
I got my
Yeah,
little
maybe 3.
boy for little boy on my
I just at Walmart too. Walmart has like a good cheap bread selection. I should have grabbed some from Walmart.
for my little boy.
Yeah, you got some for your little boy? That's because you're the best.
Yeah.
Open! Open sesame! May I get in?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. No! I'm gonna just use garlic and minced onions anyway.
Yeah.
Garlic, minced onions, and some.
Mom!
Really?
Mine!
Really? I'm not even near you and you're saying mine. You have mine-itis? Little girl?
I have a picture 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on my picture.
I bet we're dealing with some mine-itis in this house.
My name
Yes, mine-itis. Lots of garlic, lots of onions, some hot flakes, red pepper flakes, whatever you call them.
Help!
Hot flakes.
Help!
Hot flakes.
He needs help.
He needs help. Are you in there? There you are.
He needs help
Home
for
movie station of the nation. We're in the home movie station.
There.
Population.
What's going on? It's here.
We are making food. We are making James, we're having chili. Good.
What's going on here?
I love the new can opener. I'm glad I got to go down and get it again. That was awful. Got home last night. I'm like, no can opener? La la la, dancing from my little baby girl. You are. You're doing so good. James, are you eating at the table?
What are we making now?
Chili.
No, I won't finish this.
Okay. Banana, apple, apple, and banana. Oh, orange juice. Oh, orange juice. We have to get ready for bed soon, okay? You can't? You can't get ready for bed soon? Mama's not going to really give you that much of a choice, right? It's 8:38. It's past a lot of little kids' bedtimes right now. You're lucky you get to stay up so late. Not really. Alright. Here's your food. Now, remember it's hot, okay?
No.
So, little bites and blow on it. There you go. After dinner, I'm getting you dressed for bed.
Chili.
Chili. It's chilly outside today, so we make chili inside. Keep us nice and warm.
It's dark.
It is dark out, yeah. It's dark, it's late. Look at my boy right here. He's like the best lookout kitty ever. Look at his little claws. That possum comes by. I guess it's the possum that's trying to get underneath the house. And Squish is just like, this is my house. He goes from window to window chasing it. And James went out and scared it. So apparently we have a possum, we have a fox, we have a skunk. And James keeps blaming me. I'm like, we live right next to the woods. Stop blaming me for stuff. And like, I put out potatoes, carrots, and turnips because I want them to grow next year. And they're not eating them. So, look at your little face. Look at your little face. Oh my goodness. Oh, Karen's gonna wake up. You're so cute. My cat is such a little love. I'm gonna try and get in my lap. Why you're so comfy laying there. I love you so much, you know that. You and Karina and Papa is being nice. Right? Look at that. Oh, my baby. So I was working on events tonight. Got through one like flyer of events because you have to look up where the event is. It has like general information on the flyer, but then you have to look up the event and make sure you know what's going on at the event before you go. and like where it's located, so you have like the time and you have the date and you have what's going on at the event and the location of the event all saved in your phone. So all you have to do is hit on the button an hour beforehand. It should go off in your phone and remind you, oh look, you could go to this activity today if you want to. And you just go into your phone, you hit on your directions, and bada bing bada boom, you're like, oh, this is so many minutes away from me. Whether you're in one location and it's 45 minutes away, or from your house, say it's like 50 minutes away or 20 minutes away. I try not to go to too far away locations usually, unless it's like a really, really good event. But like this Bubble Festival, I'm kind of like back and forth on, but I think it's going to be like a really, really good event. So I'm definitely, we're going to go to that event, and I hope that Karina enjoys it, because I'm going to bring some bubble wands and we're going to have so much fun. And I'm trying to convince James to go. So if he goes, it'll be like a family fun day. And he has the day off from work too. He has no reason to say no. You should be like, oh yeah, I'll sit in the car and I'll have you drive us down there, and then I'll wake up when I get there and drink some coffee and have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and enjoy the parade. And he's not gonna think any of that stuff is fun though. James likes to stay home. Like, I'm looking at activities, I'm like, just come in and help me. Like, you don't understand how hard this is. He's like, no, I understand how hard it is. That's why I keep trying to get you to stop doing it. No, I'm not gonna stop bringing my child to activities and looking things up. Silly James. Just because it's hard doesn't mean it's not worth it. Oh, look at my baby. And Karina's awake and squishes by me. Karina tries to push him away still and say, no, my turn. My turn. This is my mama. My turn with my mama. I'm actually hungry again. I could go and eat it, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go to sleep soon. I need to brush Karina's teeth still. I hope that James comes tomorrow. I don't think he's going to. He's already trying to make plans with his friends. But I wanted him to go. Free nachos, hot dogs, hamburgers, and fireworks, and inflatables. I mean, how can you beat that? It's all free. I don't think you can beat it. So. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. Playing a game. What are you, an astronaut? You an astronaut?
No.
What are you playing?
I'm playing Fallout.
Fallout?
Fallout 4.
I thought it was called something else that you were playing. Let me see, look at that. It saved your spot and everything. Alright, I have to go to bed.
Oh, that was this.
It's 1:30 in the morning.
Yes,
All the time.
what?
I'm not talking to you about nothing.
Well, you just came out to have a nothing conversation about nothing. What were you really trying to talk to me about?
If you pick out some family fun events, we could go to the ones that you like to
things
go
that I
to.
hate to do. We can go do things that only you like to do. I know. I'm aware of that. We've gone over this 1,000 times. I'm aware that if I want to do something with you, it has to be what you want to do.
No, I'm saying you could pick out the activity.
No, because I don't want to do any of those activities. Don't you understand that?
I
you're
have
not
to
fooling
be
anybody-
more
You're not
understanding.
fooling anybody with that line, though. Like, oh, if you pick something out, we'll go do what you want to do. I don't want to do any of those things. I'm going to pick something that's not any of those things.
I don't think you understand the scope and the range on free events. Camping,
It doesn't
free.
matter. I don't fucking care. I don't want to do any of them. I mean, I love you, but you're incredibly obtuse sometimes, and it's frustrating. You and I both know what we're talking about.
I think
I can pick other things to fucking do, and you're not going to want to do them. I can pick fucking... I'm not going to do the family fun thing. I'm not going to pick a bunch of fucking, oh, let's have a jamboree out in the park at fucking midnight in the rain in the summer. I'm not going to, no. I don't want to do any of these things. I'll come with you on occasion to them, but I'm not, my interest is purely to just be there so Karina remembers her dad going to these things. I'll go to, like, her games and stuff. That'll be interesting, and I'll want to go to those.
You don't know if she's going to want to be in sports or not.
And if she's not, then I won't. Big fucking deal. Oh my god, that is a big bug. Oh my. That was a mess.
Alright, I gotta go to bed. Do you think if I could get you out to a few of them, you'll be like...
Honey, I've gone to a couple of them. They're not that fun. You have to stop assuming that, oh, you just have to come with me to a bunch of them and you'll eventually start to like them. That's not going to fucking happen. I know how I feel about them. I'm not pretending to not feel that way. I'm not cutting my nose off to spite my face. I've gone to them. Some of them have mildly, like, if I go for a 6-hour day, I might find something, maybe an hour of that might be at least entertaining to me or something. Oh, shit.
Don't scratch at the walls. Don't scratch at the walls. Are you starving?
What is that?
Are you starving? Look at you. You're so cute. I'm going to feed you in the morning. I'll give you the wet food in the morning, okay? Can you wait until the morning? Or are you going to die? I think you'll be fine. Come on.
I caught a cold, by the way.
Yeah, I know. You probably caught our cold.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. It'll suck when your nose starts running and your ears start clogging up. Yeah, I know.
My immune system's stronger than yours, so
Your immune system's stronger than mine.
it is.
Okay. Everything's stronger than mine on you, I know.
The reason yours was anywhere near close to as strong as mine is because you were working all the time while I was sitting inside all the time. Now I'm working all the time and you're sitting inside all the time.
I don't sit inside all the time. I almost never sit inside all the time. I live in a different area.
To your 3 o'clock in the afternoon fucking rise time.
I wish it was 3. Should be
It's been
3.
3 on several occasions. I have witnessed it.
It's like
I
1-ish,
wish it
but
was 3. What do you mean? It was just 3 the other day.
no, it wasn't. Every once in a while, and I'm sick, so yeah.
Oh.
And it wasn't 3 the other day. But okay, that's fine. You have 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. rise times.
I don't care.
I know.
You do.
I don't care. Yeah, I do care. I need an earlier bedtime so I can wake up earlier so I go to my fun-free family events.
Trying to pester me to do things I'm going to hate anyway.
Because I think you'll have fun after a few
The
events.
answer's going to be ahead of time. You don't have to ask me the question just so I'll say no so you can feel that you've done your fucking obligation.
I'm telling you, James, I'm going to get you to a few events and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, nachos, hot dogs.
Better when you go back to ignoring me.
I'm not ignoring you. You won't go anywhere with me. There's a difference.
No, I won't do only the things you want to do.
And I'm not going to do just the things that you want to do. I'm not going to sit in a chair all
I never
day.
expected you to do just the things I want to do.
I did a lot of things that you wanted to do and I thought it was going to flip. But yeah.
I'll see you later.
No, I'm not saying that in a mean way. I'm just saying, you should try. Enjoy the scenery. Enjoy life. Be present.
You would do all those tacky things and have fun with that. I'm enjoying life and I'm enjoying whatever. I'm just not going to do it your way.
That's fine. You don't have to do it my way. I'm just saying just a few events. Like tomorrow's event.
Fun things. I want to work. I want to do while I work. I want to fucking start my own production company. I want to fucking camp. I want to fish. These are the interests I have. Not
We have a...
playing mommy at a park with a bunch of fucking pasty people who've given up on having a life.
Oh.
I want to go do awesome things with Karina when she gets older. But she's too young to do any of the cool things. I know, I'm not talking drugs and partying. I swear to God, you go there.
No, I know you're not.
Let me watch my show. Go to bed. 2
Fine.
o'clock in the morning. I really didn't want to. I don't want to sit by hospital with these things.
I think tomorrow's event's going to change his mind. If he actually decides to soak it up, then go. Tomorrow's event will change his mind. I know it will. He'll even get to go in the inflatables more than likely, if he wants to. Alright, so I am going to read a story or 2 on the internet, probably, and go to sleep. So, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go and unplug, actually, my pump, because I was pumping today while I was trying to do the calendar stuff. Because I'm like, I need to pump every once in a while. I really do need to start pumping, because I need to get used to pumping eventually. Because I want to be able to homogenize and pasteurize my milk. I've been looking up how they do it with the goat's milk at home. And, the lady who has a goat milks her goat twice a day. And so I'm like, if she could pasteurize and homogenize her milk from the goat, I could pasteurize and homogenize my milk from me if I could get enough milk to be able to do it every day. So every time that I do, I'm going to have to, boil it and freeze it and boil it and freeze it and store it. So this way it will still taste good instead of tasting like, if you freeze breast milk, it tastes like lipids, like it tastes like fish oil because it has really good oils in it for you. And so if you're buying milk from somebody, if it doesn't taste like fish oil after it's been frozen, you might be getting a lot of cow's milk in there instead of human milk, which I've heard a lot of people are splitting up their human milk with some cow's milk and giving it to people and still selling it at like $1 or $2 an ounce. I didn't hear that from any of my friends personally. I heard that from just like the news. Like I looked up selling breast milk and stuff in the past because, I think that human milk for human people is a great thing. And I think that the way that we treat our animals and cow's milks and things are horrible things. I barely drink cow's milk. I do eat a lot of cheese, though. I love cheese. But if I can make my own cheese from human milk, like they do in New York and like they do in Europe, how awesome would that be? So I'm going to go put my kid next to me so she can nurse because she's starting to wake up and go to bed soon.